Good day, everyone. Today, I am going to discuss and explain our addressing modes assessment in computer architecture and organization. For exercise number 1, identification of addressing modes. For our given, for number 1, we have move AXBX. The addressing mode used here is register addressing mode. Since the register is the source of an operand, that is why it is considered as a register addressing mode. Next, number 2, we have move AX and then a bracket 123 for each. The addressing mode used here is direct addressing mode, since the effective address of the memory location is written directly in the instruction. So here is the address, the 123 for each, and it is written directly in the instruction. That is why it is direct addressing mode. For number 3, we have move AL and then SI. The addressing mode used here is register indirect addressing mode, as it allows data to be addressed at any memory location through an offset address. So we have four offset address. We have BP, BX, DI, and SI. Since SI is mentioned in our instruction, it is considered as a register indirect addressing mode. Next, we have move BP plus DI AX. And this part, the addressing mode used is base index addressing form, or rather base index addressing mode, as it is summing the base register to the contents of an index register. So in this part, this is the summation, and the contents will be moved to AX. Next is we have move CX, BX plus SI plus 08H. So in this part, the addressing mode used is base index with displacement mode. Adding the base register contents, an index register's contents, and an 8-bit displacements. So for this one, we have BX, SI, and the displacement 08H. Next, we have MOV, move, DI, and then AX. For this one, the addressing mode used is register indirect addressing mode. Just like I've mentioned earlier, DI is mentioned in one of the offset addresses in register indirect addressing mode. Next, we have MOVAX BP minus 10H. In this part, in the addressing mode used is base displacement addressing mode. Since this is the summation or the difference of the addresses. Next, for number 8, we have move AX 5678H. In this part, the addressing mode used is immediate addressing mode. Why? Because the data operand is part of the introduction itself. So ito yung data operand natin and directly part siya ng instruction. And lastly, we have MOVAX, move AX, and BX. So for this one, the addressing mode used is register indirect addressing mode, because BX also is part of the offset addresses that I mentioned earlier. Moving forward, let's talk about exercise number 2. Write code for specific addressing mode. So from earlier, we talked about the given and distinguish the addressing mode used. This time, the addressing mode is given, and we will convert it to the assembly code snippets. For number 1, immediate addressing. Store the value 0x55AA into the AX register. So using immediate addressing, we have our answer move AX 55AAH. So this 55AAH will be stored to the value AX. Next, we have register addressing. Copy the contents of BX into AX. Just like this one, the BX will be copied to towards AX using register addressing. Next, we have direct addressing. Move the value stored at the memory location 123 for each into AX. So when we say direct addressing, the exact address is written, and since we are tasked to move the value, therefore we will move the value, the specific address to the AX. Next, we have register indirect addressing. Access the memory location pointed to by SI and store its value in AX. So using register indirect addressing, we are tasked to move the SI, the value of SI, towards the AX. Next, index addressing. So in this part, we're going to add the contents of either SI or DI and a 16 or 8 or 10-bit displacement. So retrieve a value from the memory address pointed by the sum of DI and a displacement of 10H and store it to AL. So just like what I've mentioned earlier, we're going to add DI plus 10H and then store it, the value, to AL. And lastly, you have base index addressing. Access memory using the sum of BX and SI and move the value into AX. Based from the sentence, we need the sum of BX and SI, and using base index addressing, we need to move the value to AX. Next, let's move to our exercise 3, address calculation. Given the base address 1000H, segment address 2000H, and a displacement of 0010H. For number 1, compute the physical address for the instruction move AX 1000H in direct addressing mode. So for our formula, for effective address, it is 1000H since it is mentioned above. And for our physical address or PA, this is our formula. DS or the segment address. So DS for our segment address multiplied by 10H plus EA effective address, which is 1000H. So let's substitute. PA equals 2000, which is our DS, our segment address, 2000H times 10H plus our EA, which is 1000. And therefore, multiply. So 2000 times 10 is 20,000H plus 10H. And our final answer for physical address is 21,000H. Next, compute the physical address for move AX, BX plus SI plus 10H with BX 123 for H and SI 4321H. In this part, we are tasked to look for the physical address for move AX, BX, SI plus 10H. First, let's find our EA since it is not mentioned just like number 1, unlike number 1. For EA, we have our formula BX plus SI plus our displacement. For our BX, it is 123 for H, substitute. SI is 4321H, substitute natin. And for our displacement, 10H, which is equivalent to 0010H. And then add them. So in adding this part, we are going to add them horizontally. So we have one, rather vertically. Just like that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0, 0, 1, 0. It is important for them to be aligned since that way we can add them all together. So this is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1. We have 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. And 4 plus 1 is 5. And therefore, we get our EA or effective address, which is 5565H. Now that we have our EA, we can proceed to find the physical address. PA is equal to DS times 10H plus EA. So substitute. For our DS, we have 2000H as our segment address multiplied by 10H. And then we will going to add our EA, which is 5565H. For our PA, we have 25,565H. Exercise number 4. Debug and analyze. And analyze the following code, snippet, and answer the questions. So we have move AX SI, move SI 2000H, add AX SI plus 10H, and move DI AX. For number 1, identify the addressing mode used in each instruction. For move AX SI, the addressing mode used is register indirect addressing mode. Since the offset address is SI and it's one of the 4 offset address that I mentioned earlier. Next, for number 2, we have move SI 2000H. The addressing mode used here is immediate addressing mode, since the data operand is part of the introduction itself. The 2000H is part of the instruction itself. Next, we have add AX SI plus 10H. So the addressing mode used here is indexed addressing mode. Why? Because we have SI present and we are adding it to the 10H. So the SI or either DI, it is considered as index addressing mode. And lastly, we have move, DI, AX. For this one, the addressing mode used is register indirect addressing mode. Since it is the same as the first one, so DI is also part of the 4 offset addresses, which if found in the instruction, it is considered as register indirect addressing mode. For number 2, if the value at memory location 2000H is 1234H, and at 2000H plus 10H is 5678, what will be the final value of AX? So for our AX, we have value at 2000H plus the value at 2000 plus 10H. So we substitute. For our 2000H, our value is 1234H. And for our 2010H, our value is 5678. So when we add them vertically, going down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Although we add them. 8 plus 4 is 12. So since the number 12 corresponds to a specific letter, which is letter C. Next, since in binary, it is we only use up to 9. And when we use 2 digits, or in hexadecimal, we use the value letter A for 10, B for 11, C for 12, and so on and so forth. So 3 plus 7 is 10, therefore the value is A. 6 plus 2 is 8, and 5 plus 1 is 6. And therefore, our answer is 68 ACH. For number 5, for exercise number 5, practical problem. Write a small assembly program that, number 1, loads the value of 0xabcd into the memory location 3000H. Number 2, retrieves this value using direct addressing mode and store it in AX. 3, copies the value from AX to BX using register addressing mode. And lastly, number 4, stores the value in BX at the memory location pointed to by DI using register indirect addressing mode, which assumes that DI is equals to 4000H. So let's answer. For number 1, loads the value of 0xabcd into the memory location of 3x. For this one, we are going to have an addressing mode move 3000H, comma 0 ABCD, which means that the value of 0 ABCD will load or will move to the memory location of 3000H. Next, retrieves the value using direct addressing mode and store it to AX. So this one, we are going to have move AX 3000. So the value 3000H will be retrieved and moved to AX using direct addressing mode. That's why we have come up an answer of move AX 3000H. Next, copies the value from AX to BX using register addressing mode. So we have to copy the value of AX to BX. And therefore, we come up with an answer move BX, comma AX. So the value of AX will be copied to BX. Next, stores the value of BX at the memory location pointed to by DI using register indirect addressing mode. Assume DI is equals to 4000. For this one, we need to load the assumed address into DI. Assuming that DI is 4000, we need to load 4000 to the DI. And after that, using register indirect addressing mode to store the value of BX into the memory location, which is DI. So the value of BX will be stored to DI. That's the end for the addressing mode assessment. I hope you learned something from my explanation, and I am Miguel Angelo Emmanuel V. Vergara, and thank you for listening.